want to say that for Plan International, thank you for doing this for all of the girls in the world, because this is a big thing for the girls. It should be this way, and I'm sure the boys will be keeping on doing this.
ለምንድን ነው ሴትን ማስተማር አገርን ማስተማር ነው የምንለው? ከዛም በላይ ነው። ለምን ሴት ልጅ ከተማረ ሴት ልጅ ራይቷን ካገኘች ሁሉ ነገር የተሻለ ህብረተሰብ ወይንም የተሻለ ሀገር ይፈጠራል።
ዓለም ላይ ከሶስት ሴት ልጆች አንደኛዋ ትምህርት ቤት አትሄድም ሴት በመሆኗ ብቻ።
Social change is not easy to do. The Because I'm a Girl campaign is a long-term campaign to persuade people to take girls' rights more seriously.
The more you invest in girls' education, the more you get back in terms of economic growth.
Plan International Ethiopia is an NGO focused on providing humanitarian, child-centered community development without religious and political affiliations. Child sponsorship is the basic foundation of the organization. Over 75 years of humanitarian activities, Plan International has worked to bring change among the lives of families and children in 66 countries across the world.
Plan International is a very big NGO. It works in 50 countries in the world, has a program working with the world's poorest children, and it raises money in another 20 countries. So altogether there are 70 planned countries around the world. And we're focusing on battling against child poverty wherever we work. So it's a very big and important organisation, just celebrated its 75th anniversary.
Since its establishment in Ethiopia, Plan International has undertaken massive humanitarian and development activities in 4 pivotal regions in Ethiopia, working on child survival and development, universal education for life, water and sanitation, food, nutrition and security.
Different projects. We're working in 4 different regions within Ethiopia, and Plan all over the world has a particular focus on issues related to girls. Girls, young women, and then women moving into adulthood have a tremendous potential to support national development agendas.
In 2007, with the aim of promoting women's rights and ideals, Plan International launched a campaign named Because I'm a Girl.
Plan's global campaign all around the world, we've moved on to Because I Am a Girl, and this, as I've just described, has a particular focus on girls' education.
Plan International Ethiopia works in collaboration with international and local NGOs. Abubach Gobana is one of Plan International's local partners who contributed to the construction and furnishing of a maternity hospital dedicated to ensuring infant survival in Ethiopia.
The concern that Plan has about the health of children, particularly survival of children, because Ethiopia is not an exception. In developing countries, a lot of children die before the age of 1 for lack of services and for lack of all those facilities. So that's one example where Plan works with communities very closely to provide the services that the communities need.
It was a very good experience. I mean, one of the things we have to do is to work with partners. Plan can't do everything itself, and it shouldn't try and do everything itself. One of our hopes is that we can build up the capacity of local partners to do the sort of social influencing, the sort of improving the quality of lives of children that we do as an organisation.
Plan International has also provided poor and destitute women savings and loans with the purpose of starting small businesses. A number of women have opened small cafes and have already started to reap the benefits of their hard work.
በፊት ያው ቤት ውስጥ ነበር የምንኖረው ፕላን አደራጀን ካደራጀን በኋላ እነዚህ ቃዎችን ሰጠን በሱ በፕላን ተደራጀን ያንን ቀስ ሰጠን እዚህ ተከራይተን እየሰራን ይያለ አሁን በጣም ጥሩ እንትን ያለን ደረጃ ላይ ነው ያለነው
አሁን ጥሩ ገቢ እናገኛለን ለልጆቻችን የተለያየ ምግብና እንመግባለን ትምህርት ቤት እናስተምራለን ዩኒፎርም ምን እንገዛለን እና ደህና ነን እንግዲህ ወደፊት ደግሞ እናርጋለን
Furthermore, under the Women's Empowerment Project, Plan International has helped these women to start urban vegetable farming, which has enabled the mothers to feed their children and keep them healthy.
mean, education is the most important thing we can do for children. It's the thing that makes sure in the end that they have a better chance of getting a good job, of earning more money, of being more successful, and getting out of poverty. So we have to really focus on education and all the other things around education that prevent boys and girls from getting a good education, and particularly girls, where on the whole they get a worse education than boys.
The more you invest in girls' education, the more you get back in terms of economic growth and growth in GNP and GDP.
In the education sector, Plan International Ethiopia, focusing on universal education for life, has in the course of 10 years constructed more than 44 schools. About 30 alternative basic center and 25 preschools were constructed and fully supported.
ፕላን ኢትዮጵያ በትምህርት ቤታችን በርካታ ስራዎች ሰርተዋል። እዚህ ላይ ከሜዳው ብንጀምር ሁለገብ የስፖርት ሜዳ ማዕከል ተሰርቷል። ይህ የስፖርት ሜዳ ተማሪዎቻችን በስፖርት ጊዜ በእረፍት ጊዜ እንደፈለጉ ተዝናንተው እንዲጫወቱ የረዳቸው እና ከኛም አልፎ ሌሎች አጎራባች ያሉ ትምህርት ቤቶች መጥተው የሚጠቀሙበት ሁለገብ አስፋልት ሜዳ ሰርቷል። G+1 ይሄ ከኋላ የምታዩት ህንጻ ባለ 8 ክፍል ማለት ነው። በፕላን ኢትዮጵያ የተገነባና ጥቅም ላይ የዋለ ነው። ተማሪዎቹ ከቤታቸው የአነስተኛ ገቢ ያላቸው ማህበረሰብ የመጡ ተማሪዎች በመሆናቸው ይዘው የሚመጡት ምግብ ችግር ስላለ እኩል ሁሉም ወተት እንዲጠጡና ብስኩት እንዲበሉ በረፍት ጊዜ በፕላን ኢትዮጵያ የተደረገላቸው ስለሆነ ተማሪዎች በአግባቡ የማጠቀሻ መጽሐፍ እንደ አስፈላጊነቱ እንዲጠቀሙ ግብአቱን አሟልቷል።
በፊት ብዙ መጽሐፍት አልነበረም። አሁን ግን ተማሪዎች ሲፈልጉ ወደ ቅዳሜና እሁድ ወደ ቤታቸው ይዘው የሚሄዱት መጽሐፍ መዋስ ይችላሉ። ተውሰው እዚህ ማንበብ ይችላሉ። አስተማሪዎችም ይጠቀማሉ።
መጽሐፍ ብዙ አይገኝም ነበር። አሁን ግን የተሻለ መጽሐፎች እንደልባችን እናገኛለን፣ እንጠቀማለን። እኔ ራሴ የመጽሐፍ እጥረት ነበረኝ። አሁን ግን እንደልቤ መጽሐፍ የሚፈልገውን ገብቼ ማንበብና መረዳት እችላለሁ።
ባለፈው አመት በአምስተኛ ክፍል ሶስተኛ ስለወጣሁኝ ሽልማት ሰጥቶኛል። የተሸለምኩት አጋዥ መጽሐፋትን ነው። ለፕላን ኢትዮጵያ በጣም ከፍ ያለ የልቤን አድናቆት ለሁሉም ትምህርት ቤቶች የሚሰጠውን ድጋፍ በጣም ከልብ ያመሰግናለሁ። እናም ለሴት ተማሪዎች በተለይ የተለያዩ መጽሐፍቶችን እንዲጠቀሙና የተሟላ ትምህርት እንዲያገኙ ስላደረገ ከልብ ያመሰግናለሁ።
እነዚህ ሁለት ህንጻዎች የሚታዩት ፍለፊት በተለያዩ ጊዜዎች የተሰሩ ናቸው። ትምህርት ቤቱ በአስቤስቶስ የተሰሩ ክፍሎችና ከ150 በላይ የማይበልጡ ተማሪዎችን የሚያስተናግድ ነበር። አሁን ከ1000 በላይ ተማሪዎችን በአንድ ጊዜ ማስተናገድ አቅም አግኝቷል። ይሄ የሆነው በፕላን ኢንተርናሽናል ነው። ትምህርት ቤቱን ከምንም ወደዚህ ደረጃ ያደረሰው ድርጅት Plan International.
My impression of the schools was very positive. I thought they were in pretty good shape. I mean, I've been to many African schools and sometimes they're in pretty dilapidated state. The buildings are not very good. I mean, they're obviously working hard to provide the facilities. There was a good science laboratory there, which you often don't see actually in schools here in Africa. So that was impressive. And my message is basically that we have to carry on fighting to improve the facilities and the quality of the education for children.
Campaigns like Because I Am a Girl and others by Plan International increase the capacity of the schools to accommodate more female students, allowing them to pursue their academic endeavours.
What's great about today is from Plan and I'm a Girl is the importance of keeping girls in education, the importance of sharing that message, and mass participation running is ideal for doing that because it brings people together to share that message, to understand the importance of education, to cut out the teenage marriage and get girls to stay in their schooling.
Wonderful impression, wasn't it? I mean, it was fantastic to see them all there, full of energy, excitement. You could almost not hold them back at the beginning of the race. They were so desperate to get started. But you know, that's part of the fun, and they bring their children. But I noticed a lot of women in particular were reading the leaflets inside the packs that all the runners get. and those leaflets are about the Because I'm a Girl campaign and plans work. So by doing that, you're raising awareness within Ethiopia of our work and getting more public support for it, and making it more possible actually, because people understand our work better, to work with us.
Because I am a girl የሚለውን በጣም ነው ደስ የሚልና ጥሩ እንትን ነው ቲሸርቱ ላይ ያየሁትና ልጆቹም በጣም ሳቲስፋክሽን ኖሯቸው ስለሮጡ ደስ ነው ያለኝ በጣም።
የዛሬው ሩጫ በጣም አስደሳች ነው። ቦታው ምቹ ነው። መሮጫው ራሱ ሳር መሆኑ በጣም ወድጀዋለሁ። ልጆቹ ቢወድቁ መገፋፋት ቢኖርም የነበረው ሁኔታ በጣም ጥሩ ነበር።
ሴቶች እርሊ ቢዳሩ እንትን ጥቃት ቢደርስባቸው ይሄ ሁሉ ጉዳት ቢደርስባቸው የሀገሪቷ ጉዳት ለምንድነው ሴትን ማስተማር ሀገርን ማስተማር ነው የምንለው? ከዛም በላይ ነው። ለምን ሴት ልጅ ከተማረ ሴት ልጅ ራይቷን ካገኘች ሁሉ ነገር የተሻለ ህብረተሰብ ወይንም የተሻለ ሀገር ይፈጠራል።
እንደሚታወቀው ሴቶች በዓለም ዙሪያ የሚገባቸው ክብርና ጥቅም ሳይጠበቅላቸው ለእኩልነት እጦት፣ ለድህነት፣ በሌሎችም ማህበራዊና ኢኮኖሚ ፖለቲካዊ ችግር ሰለባ ሆነው ኑረዋል። ሴቶች ለዘመናት ለተጫኑት ዛሬ ሊደርሱበት ለሚገባው ማህበራዊና ኢኮኖሚያዊ ደረጃ እንዳይደርሱ ከገደቧቸው ምክንያቶች ውስጥ ደግሞ የትምህርት እጦት፣ ጎጂ ልማዳዊ ድርጊቶች በቀዳሚ ረድፍ የሚገኙ መንስኤዎች ናቸው።
በዓለም ላይ ከ3 ሴት ልጆች አንደኛዋ ትምህርት ቤት አትሄድም። ሴት በመሆኗ ብቻ ሴት ልጆቻችን እናስተምር፣ የተሻለ ትውልድ እንዲፈጥሩ፣ የተሻለ ህልም እንዲኖራቸው፣ ሰክሰስፉል እንዲሆኑ እናግዛቸው። ያለ እድሜ ጋብቻ ይቁም። በአስተሳሰብም በሚኖሩበትም በሚማሩበትም ቦታ የተጠበቀ አካባቢ እንፍጠርላቸው። ለውጥ የሚጀምረው ደግሞ ከኛ ነው። እዚህ ካለነው ሰዎች ትምህርት ቤት ካሉ ከጓደኞቻችን እዚህ ከመጣንበት ዓላማ እኩል እንዳትረሱ። ሴት ልጆችን እናስተምር፣ ለውጥ እናምጣ። የሀገር እድገት የሚመጣው እንደዛ ሲሆን ነው።
አንደኝነት መውጣትን ይማራሉ። ከሌላ ትምህርት ቤት ተማሪዎች ጋራ ልምድ ይለዋወጣሉ፣ ድፍረትን ይማራሉ፣ ማሸነፍን ያውቃሉ። ስለዚህ እኔ በጣም ደስ ብሎኛል።
People used to make, especially girls, not to work, not to get education. But this kind of thinking has to be avoided from this country, so that those ladies which are not getting education can learn and also become in a very big level.
Well, the numbers are going up every year, and this year, as in previous years, all of the available spaces were taken by children. So we're delighted about that. We had approximately 3,500 participants, and different events, different races for boys and girls, for different age groups. Also this year, for the first time, we had a race for disabled children, which I think had a smaller number of participants, but was possibly the most inspirational moment for all of us. And
what the rights is for the girls has to learn, as boys have rights, girls has to have rights. So that's what I understand from this running. So I ran and got this medallion too.
የዘንድሮ ላይ የሚያደርገው ብዙ አሻንጉሊቶች አሉ፣ ሚኪ ማውዝ ምናምን አሉ። Because if I ran with other students with the other compasses, and that's why I be happy.
And because I'm a boy, but we're just defeating the girls.
አስተላልፎ መልእክት አይተህ እንደሆነ ህፃናቶች እንዳይፈሩ ፍሪ ሆነው እንዲያድጉ ለህፃናቶች ትምህርት እንዲያገኙ ህፃናቶች ደግሞ እንደዚህ ምክንያቱም የወደፊት አገሪቷ ገንቢዎች አገሪቷ ተረካቢዎች ህፃናቶች ነው እስካልን ድረስ ይሄን ላይ ነው መስራት ያለብን።
But my general understanding is that the venue we chose this year was highly appreciated by everybody. Allows the children to enjoy themselves when they're not actually participating in the races. They can be relaxing, playing games, enjoying the field environment, and I think it was a success all round.
The Because I'm a Girl campaign is a long-term campaign to persuade people to take girls' rights more seriously, to work with communities to change their habits and the way they've worked for years. So it is about talking, it's about involvement, it's about participation, it's about workshops and things like that, so that people begin to understand some of the issues which perhaps they didn't understand before. In the end, you can only change people's behaviour by persuading them to change their behaviour. That takes time and energy and effort. It's not a quick process.